Go for it.
Strider Wilson, and I'm the host of this podcast that's mine, going to be called History is Dank. History is Dank with Strider Wilson.
Friggin' what up, dude? Welcome back to History is Dank, dude. Oh, snap, I played another song. Hold on, dude. This is going into,
Dude, what is that, dude?
I don't know what that is, dude. Usually I have this. Usually I got that. I can't play those. Aaron, did I play those too long to where we're going to get in trouble?
It's fine.
Okay, good. Dude, we're breaking rules, bro.
Yeah, dude, I do want to know what that was, though.
I don't know what that was. It might have been Nina Simone. I love Nina Simone. Usually I got my A$AP Rocky. Yeah, dude, it might be my Rammstein, dude.
Dude, why not, man? Dude, warm up with some Rammstein,
dude,
man.
Maybe some of these individuals who've altered history would have listened to some Rammstein before they went out and tried to do some bad deeds that we're going to be talking about today.
Hell yeah, man, dude.
But, dude, before we get into it, no, dude, freaking love some Rammstein, dude. I got a story about that. Dude, that's actually a good-ass Rammstein. Dude, you slap bass? Could you slap? Is the bass in Rammstein legit, or is it? Their rhythm section seems like it's pretty good.
The bass doesn't really pop as much. It's more of that heavy distortion guitar. Dude, yeah,
guys
man.
love that music, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's classic, dude.
It's good Mad Max style music, dude.
Mad Max workout music, dude. Man, that reminds me, dude. I just formed a band, dude. I'm in a band
you did?
now. Yeah, man. It's a band. We're all helping each other get jobs. It's called LinkedIn Park. So
dude.
Applied so hard and got the job. In the end, it didn't even matter.
Can you describe yourself in 3 words? Determined. Shows up on time.
I applied, was denied.
Dude, that's a good band. Dude, I'd love to catch you guys, dude.
Yeah, man, dude.
Where can I see you guys live? Like at a WeWork or like a...
Exactly, dude. We're going to be jamming at WeWork. It's Tuesday afternoons.
Maybe a happy hour at a business district.
You got to buy a coffee, though. That's the only thing. If you want to listen, dude. You got to buy a coffee, dude. Dude, speaking of which, dude, I was shuffling through some of my music, dude. Came up on some Dave Matthews Band, dude.
Bro.
Dude, Dave Matthews, because you got bands like Linkin Park, Rammstein and stuff. And I was thinking about the Dave Matthews Band, like when the whole band was coming up for the name of the band, Do you wonder if Dave had much input for that, Wonder who came up with that idea, They're all sitting around like the drummer's like, oh, we could go with like the Snakes or oh yeah, how about like Dragon Blood or something? Oh, it looks like Dave's got his hand up. Dave, did you have an idea for the band name? Oh, that's cool, Dave Matthews Band. No, I like it. It's cool. It works, Dave Matthews Band. No, that's cool. Yeah, there's only 7 of us.
You guys, it is my garage. We all rehearse in. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's hilarious.
And then I saw this story about Dave Matthews Band. For the listeners who don't know it, so it happened, I think it was in Chicago a couple of years ago, right? There was Dave Matthews was on tour in his tour bus, and he was going over a bridge, right? And he stopped on the bridge. For some reason, the bus stopped. Now, going under the bridge was like a boat full of like people like enjoying a river cruise, right? So they're going underneath the bridge. At the same time, Dave Matthews Band, the bus driver, decided to unload all of the waste from the toilet. So I guess at some point they dumped all of the shit from the tour bus, and it all landed on the people that were in the riverboat down there. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Could you imagine, you're trying to have you just want to have a nice day. You're on the riverboat, like, oh, it's a beautiful day out, hon. Then you hear that, like, that's Dave Matthews shitting on me. Dave Matthews is shitting on us.
Ants magic.
She's Dave Matthews shitting. God damn it, just trying to have a nice day. And then Dave Matthews apologized. So he addressed it. He apologized to everybody that was on the boat that got dumped in the shit from his tour bus. And he said, to make amends, he's going to give them all concert tickets to see him perform live. And I'm like, haven't they suffered enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Haven't they suffered enough, Dave?
Well, you don't need to hear Crash live, dude.
Can you crash into me and I'll shit all over you?
Dude.
Oh.
Well, keep your eyes freaking, next riverboat cruise you're on, dude, freaking head below decks when you go on one of those bridges. I can't believe those buses just empty out the tank like that. They don't have like a specific zone where they're like,
it could have
let's
been
do this.
an
They
accident.
are supposed to do it somewhere else.
Absolutely.
What the
It could have
hell?
been an accident, or the driver thought like, oh, here's a good a spot as any,
Yeah,
or
he's
whatever.
cutting
dude.
corners, dude.
Or he's like, this is Dave Matthews shit, dude. We're gonna bless these
This is
people.
rock
with
star
he
shit.
worships Dave.
Yeah, this is rock, dude. Super fans would like this to
Rock
happen.
star shit. This is a
Yep.
classic moment, dude. Yeah, that was just a bad call. It was a bad idea, man.
Bad move, dude. But you know what? What a
Dude.
good move is you being on the pod today. We got Harmony McElligott, dude. Welcome back, bro.
Dude,
Guest favorite.
what up, bro?
We got Aaron Beast Modin on the sticks, dude.
What up?
Let's freaking party, dude. And we're talking about.
Party, bro.
We're talking about. We were chatting on the phone, Harmony and I. Did usually post up at Ye Rustic, dude. Watch a waitress go through a breakup. Spend $80,
Bro, every time
Every
without
time.
fail. You go there, you'll get your server in about 20 minutes. She'll show up. She's bored. She's on her way out. She's got, like running mascara because she's been in an argument
Her
with
husband or her
with
boyfriend's on a
Chet,
motorcycle, just ready to
Exactly.
zoom off.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she'll take your order. You'll never see her again. You'll meet someone else that'll come half an hour later and say, have you guys been helped yet?
Exactly, dude. The dude at the table next to us is like, dude, I'll just give you some of my wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude. So, but usually we talk about our subjects there, dude. But now, we just had a phone call and you had a dank idea. You go, dude, what about these assassins, bro? I mean, we had a recent assassination attempt in our country, dude, on a
Dude,
president-elect, former president, Donald J. Trump.
Dude, they tried to
Thank
take
God
him
that
out,
guy
dude.
missed, dude.
Dude, they were so close. I mean, it was like a margin. Like,
I
we were
know.
like, it could have been very close, which is crazy. So the thing about it is, it's like Trump's mannerisms saved him. You know what I mean? Because it was that head tilt that did.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know. I don't think so. Terrific time. He's like, meow, went right past him, dude. Just barely missed.
Dude,
you
yeah,
know what
bro.
I mean?
That is true. Yeah, his mannerism
Dude.
saved. So, dude, if you've got a tick or you do something a little bit weird, keep it.
Terrific. And right past him. Terrific tick. It's a fantastic tick. Dude. Just
So this-
went past him there. But yeah, man, that was crazy.
gnarly.
Did you see that whole thing, man?
Bro,
dude?
yeah.
That was crazy, man. And then it's like they had out the and that's how it's like somebody wants him gone. You're like,
Oh,
then it
yeah.
comes out the Secret Service, and then it's like all these short little ladies that are coming out like, wait, what's going on? What's happening here? What's going on?
Well, one
And
of
all
those
this, dude.
guards was a.
I'm like, this Victoria's Secret Service? What happened around here, dude? What is this, bro? They want him gone, dude. They want him gone, man. These people, they want him gone for.
Someone
Well,
does.
somebody does,
That's
dude.
for sure. And
They do.
with a lot of these assassination attempts comes conspiracy and what are the facts
Yeah,
around
dude.
it, dude. And then
What is
it's always to conspire there must be two entering into an agreement or some sort of plan. But we always get these lone gunman scenarios, right? It's a single shooter acting alone. So is that true? We don't know. But what we're gonna dive into today is sort of this origin of this term assassin, dude.
Assassin.
Which is probably one of the sickest words out there.
It is, dude. It's one of the
sick.
sickest words, dude. Assassin. So
Yeah.
apparently it originates from Hashashin,
Yes.
right? So the original order of assassins were Hashashins, They
Yep.
would smoke hash, dude, and they would just be smoking it up like, oh, I think I should kill someone. I don't know.
That's what they, dude. Yeah, it was a group of they call AKA these Naziri Ismailis, a Shiite group of Muslims, and in Persia and Syria in the 11th
Iran,
century.
somewhere, yeah.
And they held a lot of territory, but didn't have a big army, a big standing army. So their method, they say necessity is the mother of invention, was targeted hits, AKA assassinations. And they're enemies, and they say this is either true or not. And some historians have recorded it. They say maybe they had this hash and ate the hash and smelt of it and smoked it to help maybe alter their state of mind so they could carry out these acts where they'd have to go knife dudes.
Yeah, well, they specialized in the art of assassination, and they took
Yes.
out lots of like political leaders and sultans and kings and all kinds of like important people, generals at that time. They would go after them because they learned the covert art of killing, you know?
Exactly.
Through their specialized knife and weapon training, martial arts, just sneaking in, tactical, you know, it's all tactical stuff, dude.
Yup.
But yeah, they would smoke hash, dude. But yeah, dude, that's
And a lot of times they would go into this mission going, I'm not coming back. A lot of dudes would be like, this is a fucking kamikaze style assassination mission. Do they go, if I'm going in, I'm probably going to get ganked.
if I'm going in, I'm not coming back, all right?
You stay back.
It's a one-way ticket, all right?
Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Yeah,
No, but that's, you know, what about that? What I was reading about that, what is crazy is, so I heard they would take young recruits into the Order of Assassins, and they would dope them up with opium, right? So some of these guys, they'd get them super high on opium, they pass out. Then the dudes would wake up and they'd be in a walled-in garden, because the assassins lived in this like awesome palace up in the mountains, right? Somewhere in Iran. And they had this like beautiful walled garden. So they drug these guys. They would wake up in the garden, right? And it's like this beautiful garden, just surrounded with like the most beautiful babes, just playing harps and stuff like that.
Dude.
So they would spend a couple days just binging in this garden, just smoking opium and just getting laid, you know, with just like the most beautiful women in the world, just playing harps, dude, laughing at all their jokes, probably.
Yeah,
and
probably.
all this type of stuff.
I'm on fire right now.
Yeah,
dude.
he's like, whoa, dude, like, it's awesome. So then what would happen was they drug him again. Then after a couple of days of them just partying in the garden with all these babes, they would knock him out, pass him out again. Then they would wake up like in their normal quarters, right? So the head of the assassins would say, hey, you got to go on this mission and work for us. And if and when you die, that's how you get back to the garden. Because they were like, how do we get back to the garden, man?
Yeah,
We're
dude,
trying to go back to that garden.
Yeah, dude,
And they're,
dude.
oh, you want to go back to the garden? So here's what you got to do, man. You got to...
Exactly. Dude.
His name is Sultan Ahmed Ishan. You're
exactly.
gonna have
Take
to
him
go
out.
Take him out.
Or it's a
I
Christian-
want him dead. I want his family dead. I want him finished.
Who are we sending?
You want to get back to the garden?
Everyone. Fucking Gary Oldman, dude. Gary Oldman's the leader, dude. I mean everyone. Dude.
Everyone.
Dude,
Bro, but
that's
you
like the
know-
origin, bro, of like the garden with the
Dude, the
virgins.
garden with all
But
the...
these guys are
yeah.
smart, dude. They Ra's al Ghul'd it, dude. They gave him this sick ass fucking crow smoke from Batman. You're gonna go here, dude. Chicks are gonna laugh at your jokes, dude. You're gonna have good figs, dude, and you're gonna bust a nut. And you got to go. The only way to get back is you fucking execute your mission, dude.
You got to execute your mission, take out this dude, and you get back to the garden, man. 'Cause
Pretty
it's- yeah,
chill.
man. You get back to the garden. But you know, somebody showed, even that name, Assassin, dude. Assassin, dude.
Double
Somebody
ass.
showed up just because they wanted some ass. They were like, I heard there's this guard. Look, man, I want some ass and shit.
100%.
Where the ass and shit?
Some dude just trying to get in there, like, dude,
No,
Derek,
it's not
dude,
that.
you're not in the crew, dude. He's like, no, dude, I believe, but dude, well,
That ass and shit.
it's funny you mentioned this is good because they
no, we kill people.
yeah, we
Oh.
kill people. We don't.
never mind.
I'm just into ass. I just want to lick ass, dude. That's chill, but you know, let's save it for the garden. He's like, Derek, blah, 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 blah. What?
Hey, dude, we got a lot of people applying to work in this garden.
Exactly, dude. I'll just do the hedges. I'm chill. I'll put on sunglasses. You won't know where I'm looking. Yeah, dude. Gardener of the garden, probably the best gig you could have.
Oh,
dude. If
easily,
you're a voyeur, dude.
Yeah, man, dude.
Dude, the first voyeurs were just gardeners, dude. Dude, Samwise Gamgee was a gardener, dude. Chill ass job, dude.
Dude, they're like, hey, you want to get back to that garden? He's like, I do, but there was this weird guy who works there, and he's kind of like watching me
He
the whole
just
time,
watches,
man.
dude.
He's just kind of watching.
The hedges were all at perfect right
Yeah,
angles.
dude.
I
He'd
don't
trim
think
in
he
the same
needed to-
spot over and over again.
Yeah.
He kept clipping the same area, and he just
Yeah.
was watching us.
The weird part is it wasn't even when we were boning. It was just like when I was kind of in the bathroom by myself. I was just kind of sleeping. You just would watch.
Yeah, man.
Derek's kind of a weird guy. But, dude, these assassins were so good and of such note that other, you know, noble lords and knights and crusaders would hire them out to go do their dirty work, do their bidding. So this is sort of where they become professional. It originated where they would, you know, needed to hold their own territories. They wanted to be challenged. They also, you know, there's strife within, you know, Muslim beliefs of who's the proper heir
Between the Shiites and Sunnis.
Exactly.
And all that, yeah.
So that goes into play, but then it becomes commerce. It becomes, sort of something that they do, a capitalistic approach, and they end up taking out and ganking some dudes. They also miss quite a bit. They missed on this one famous dude, Saladin. Have you ever seen
Saladin's
Saladin,
dude,
bro?
one of my favorites, dude.
I love Saladin.
He's an epic hero, dude.
Bro, they try to take out Saladin. You know who they try to get him with, bro? One of his personal trainers. Dude, a lot of personal trainers are involved in assassinations, dude.
Oh,
Spoiler
really,
alert.
dude? So he was like doing squats somewhere,
the
and the
first-
guy comes, I'll spot you.
Yeah, dude, a lot of these guys, like, because, dude, if you're a rich billionaire and a leader, who's your best friend? Your personal trainer, dude. Like Mark Zuckerberg, dude, like he does MMA now.
Dude.
Like you surround yourself with fit jacked bros, like a chef, a trainer. Like,
dude, even Jussie Smollett had his personal trainers.
bro, these
come
guys
after him.
have
He paid
trainers.
his own personal trainer. Hey, you guys need to try to assassinate me,
dude. So be careful, dude. Personal trainers
Get
could
some
be
MAGA
trained.
hats, go out and get me, and
These guys could be trained, dude.
yeah, personal trainers, man.
And they have access and they have trust, dude. You know what I mean? Like you trust your trainer. You're gonna get me jacked. You spot me. The first dude to stab Julius Caesar was the trainer. The most famous one was Brutus, of course. When we'll get into big assassinations in history, spoiler alert, teaser.
Personal trainers.
But
so
this
Saladin
guy-
had a personal trainer. He was at the ancient equinox back in the day.
Dude, exactly,
Ancient
bro.
equinox.
Ancient equinox, dude. Just listening to fucking Soundgarden or listening to some Rammstein, dude. Just lifting. Or some Dave Matthews, like ding, ding, ding.
Nah, dude, Saladin wouldn't listen to Dave
That's
Matthews,
true, bro, dude. I can't do him dirty like that, dude. He was listening to fucking Rage Against the Machine or something sick,
dude.
Or some Chester, dude. Probably Linkin Park.
Yeah,
probably
Linkin
LinkedIn Park, dude. Probably LinkedIn
Limp
Park.
Bizkit, maybe, dude.
Oh, dude, definitely.
Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break.
I did it all for the nookie. Dude, so they miss on him and
Missed.
a failed assassination attempt.
You missed.
But then what these you missed. You missed. You know, dude, then what these assassins do, bro, they play mind games, bro. They would put cakes. They'd put cakes in his bed and near his bedstand, and then a knife on different nights and on different occasions.
Oh, yeah.
And so he built a tower. Saladin famously would sleep up in an elevated tower so he'd hear someone coming with guards at the bottom. And because he was paranoid, because they would play mind games and they'd go, hey, and they'd write messages like, you are at our will. Like, you live because we allow it. In the cake,
I was
bro.
watching you sleep last
Bro,
night.
exactly, dude. It was like, think about that, dude. If you're a leader, you have all this protection, but somehow a cake gets next to your bedstand and being like, we could poison you at any time.
Dude, it's like the equivalent of like watching that home videotape where you're like asleep and you see somebody like walking into the room just standing over the bed and you're like, oh shit. Dude.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then like, or breathing like, or like the phone call, then the hang up. Dude, so they're playing ancient scare tactics here, bro.
Yeah, they would leave like a big old knife like on the table next to
Yep,
him.
that's
like,
they did. They
dude,
put it under his pillow, Tooth Fairy style.
Yeah.
They'd go fucking, this could have been in your head, dude.
Could have been in your head.
And they did that because after the failed assassination attempt, he started just fucking like ravaging the countryside of like the what's the name of the Hashashin territories.
Dude,
But,
Saladin was featured in that movie Kingdom of Heaven by
bro.
Ridley Scott
Sick
and
movie.
Orlando Bloom. Right? Sick ass movie, dude. Yeah.
Edward
dude.
Norton
About
did.
the Crusades. Yeah. He played the Leper King.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dude, they great speech. Honestly, dude, a speech that's poignant even today from Orlando Bloom where he talks about Jerusalem and he goes, none have claim, all have claim. It's a great fucking speech, dude. And then the famous line harmony, one of my favorites, where they have that doubtful priest who's basically just in it for the money, you know what I mean? Like the fake not false prophet, but just sort of like, what's that fucking term for like charlatan priest guy? And he's like knighting this young boy who's like obviously not tough and can barely even hold his sword. And the priest comes up and he's like, do you really think knighting him's going to make him a better fighter? And Orlando Bloom takes a beat and he goes, yes. And then you see the fucking young boy be like, bro, it's fucking sick, dude.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. They had to defend Jerusalem at that time. Yeah, man. That was crazy time. Yeah. And Saladin was a great general, great leader. During that whole period, man. Dude, yeah, dude, that was crazy. So yeah, so his personal trainer was doing him dirty, dude. So yeah, man, that's cold blooded. So yeah, he must have just kept sleeping higher and higher, like building more and more elevated.
Exactly.
Like
higher up.
living situation.
Where only a personal trainer could get in there, like skipping rungs on a ladder. He'd have to like American Ninja Warrior it up there, dude. It'd have to be a dude with jacked upper body strength who'd have to kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how are you gonna carry a cake up that, dude?
Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, that is, that's crazy, man. So, yeah, they tried to go after Saladin, so I guess they didn't get him. But yeah, man, they went after a lot of people, but it was like a suicide mission. You know, there's only one way in. I'm not coming back from this trip. You know.
What's your favorite Harmony? I wanted to ask you this question before we dive into, and maybe we move off of the Hashashins, and I want to go into a few big assassinations in history and attempts, but. If you were an assassin, what do you think the best sort of style is? Like, would you wear would you just blend in and try to like look like a messenger, and then, or like, would you wear a personal trainer outfit, Under Armour, or do you think there's a good
It
look?
depends on who the mark is, like who
Right.
they are, right? It totally 100% depends on that, like who are you going for, sort of a thing.
If you're taking out a Russian oligarch, if you got to kill a Russian
Dude,
oligarch
I would
on his
dress
yacht,
up like a hot prostitute, dude, and I get on his yacht, dude. And I just be like, hey, so I was hoping we could have a chat in the other room, just you and me. Like, what is this? Okay, I don't know. She want to talk with
This
me.
is good.
This is very good. Everyone leave me alone. We are going to spend some time together in the other room. Yeah, man. Then,
would you give him?
Then
his
it'd be like
little
Total
death?
Recall, with like the head and mask comes off, and I put everything.
Oh,
Over,
yeah.
dude. And I just like come out of the costume, you know.
Yeah, because don't they try to kill him in the very beginning of that movie?
What?
In Total Recall? Who
Well,
tries? Yeah, I'm
They're
trying
trying to get
that
him
scene.
the whole time, but there's a scene where he's dressed up as this lady going through the airport, like this large lady
Yeah, it's like
with red
freaky.
hair.
Yes.
Yeah, and then like the head comes off and everything, and it's him underneath that suit. Yeah,
Dude, that's a great movie. I didn't really see the Colin Farrell remake
great
one.
film. No, you shouldn't watch that. No,
No.
and nobody should stop with the remakes. Can we
Yeah,
stop with the
yeah.
reboots? Stop with the reboots, with the remakes. We need more movies. We need more art, more creativity.
Yes.
And everything is just brain dead rot. It's like, okay, why don't we just remake something that was awesome 20 years ago, and then we'll just package it again? It's like, well, it was great. You make something great now. Why are you taking this thing and just
Correct.
redoing it again with actors that are not as classic or good? I want to see Schwarzenegger and like Arnold doing his thing. No, I'm Colin Farrell. I'm here to
I know.
give me a break. Colin
know.
Farrell.
I do like Farrell. Though. I
I'm
do like
Colin
him.
Farrell. And that's a total recall. What's a total recall? Well, I'm gonna have to ruin the Mars if you come after me. I'm gonna suck you in the face. I want to hear. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got something. You got a
Oh,
potato in your belly, Quato. You got a little.
I'm from Ireland.
Take that, fucking Irish.
Fortune smiled upon him.
Hey, you know what? We are part Irish. Hey, I was actually gonna ask you, McElligott. That's got to be Irish. That's not Scottish.
Yeah, man.
All right. Nice. Let me ask you this question. Anything more on the Hashashins before we move on, or any other sick assassination facts that we need to know?
Dude, I think we covered it. Yeah, man. They got the garden, dude, where they got them all there, dude. We got the.
Dude, I love the garden, dude. I love that you knew that.
Yeah, man.
I want to go to that garden, dude.
Dude, hell yeah.
Would you endure insane assassination training, which they did endure, in order to spend like 3 days in that garden?
Dude.
Like you got to do 3 years of hardcore training, plank holds, this sort of like getting sprayed by a hose in the face while you fucking, do sit-ups and shit like
Dude,
that.
like some Navy SEALs type of thing,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking
sleep deprivation, dude, all that shit. Would you do that?
Dude, I would just charm my way into the garden, dude.
Smart,
I'd be
right?
like, "Hey, man, I'm just here to, I'm here to hook up the cable. Or I heard you guys needed someone to clean your pool, man.
Dude, that's a
It's all
good
good, dude. I'm just gonna slide in here, man."
that's a good assassination skill is charm. What do you think would be your number one skill as an assassin? Like you got to hit a target. You already murked an oligarch. Okay, now you have to take out some, human rights betrayer in China. He's trying to do Belt and Road Initiative, move in on the Western powers, and he's basically withholding people from sending their funds back home. Known bad guy. You got to take out this Russian, this Chinese, evil imperialist capitalist. What are you gonna do?
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe I try to impersonate a Chinaman. And
Yeah,
come in there.
you go
They be
all-
like, this guy is, I don't know what's going on with
like, is this a Mickey Rooney over here, dude? What's this guy doing, dude?
Dude, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to get into something like that, man. But I think, dude, what I want to do is the Tom Cruise spider drop, dude. Mission Impossible style, dude. The
Yes.
spider drop where I just land, a
Yes.
couple inches right above the ground, dude,
Yes.
with all the red lasers, underneath me and shit, dude. All that type of stuff. Go out like that, dude. I know at some point I want to be on top of a train, and then I gotta duck because it goes under a tunnel and shit. But like I'm arguing with the bad guy, and then fucking it takes him out, but not me or whatever, dude.
That's a great
So, like,
move. And if I meet up to get like my mission, they always meet at like a park bench or a public place. Like, I would just enjoy life because I would meet at like Top Golf, somewhere sick like that, dude.
Oh yeah, man.
Like let's meet somewhere pretty. Like I'd meet at like a movie. I'd be like, dude, I just crushed a good movie.
Dude, it's like if we're
Dune.
like assassins, why do we always gotta meet on at a bench, dude?
Yeah,
like what are
dude.
we, Forrest Gump, dude?
Exactly,
what is this,
bro.
dude?
Let me fucking go to my place that's sick, like a Top Golf, a bowling alley, dude,
And
somewhere
that
fun,
was the
dude.
time I assassinated the prime minister.
Life is like a box of chocolates. One of them's gonna be poisoned.
Dude, that's what I'd do. I'd dress up like Forrest Gump and I just offer someone some chocolate and it just blows up in their
It's a
face.
good
or
move.
something.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Don't take any of these ideas home, listeners. Okay, let's just go through a few of these big assassinations in history. Let's start off with the biggie. And we're
Biggie,
Americans.
biggie,
We're gonna
biggie,
lean
can't
sort
you
of
see?
Western here. We got to go with our boy Abe Lincoln, dude.
Dude.
John Wilkes Booth, dude.
Abe Lincoln. In
a theater.
In a theater, yeah. That was crazy too. But you know what? There was actually, I don't know if you've heard about this, but there were so many similarities between the Lincoln assassination and the Kennedy assassination.
This is the next one I was going to talk about.
Have you heard about that?
I've heard a few, but let me hear these.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Like the
gotta check if I
secretaries have
even
the same names and shit?
No, it gets deeper than that, right, dude? Like, they were both elected to Congress in 46 and both president in 60.
Wow.
Both killers, John Wilkes Booth and Lee Harvey Oswald, were both born in 39. Booth ran from a theater and was caught in a warehouse. Oswald ran from a warehouse and was caught in a theater.
Dude.
Both of their successors were named Johnson. And they
Nice.
both have 6 letters in their name and their first name. Both of them were born in 08. And both Lincoln and Kennedy were both shot in the head in front of their wives. And Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy who warned him not to go to Ford's Theater. And Kennedy had a secretary named Evelyn Lincoln who warned him not to go to Dallas.
Dude.
Yeah, and both Oswald and Booth were both killed before going on trial. And Kennedy died in a Lincoln.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. And it was a Lincoln presidential limousine.
Dude,
Like
this blows
President
my
Lincoln,
mind.
dude. If we're
Oh.
not living in a simulation, I don't know what's going on.
Exactly,
man. We're
dude.
living in a simulation.
And what level's the garden at in this simulation, dude? Get us there. Dude, that's
Yeah,
gnarly. I didn't know all those
Let's get to the
coincidences.
garden. Enough of this already. Come on, makers of the
dude,
simulation.
It's annoying
Time
that
to level up.
they don't catch these guys. Like Lee Harvey Oswald, I guess they caught him and stuff, but then he died. But like, they just shoot up John Wilkes Booth because they wouldn't come out of the barn. You know what I mean? And there's theories that like his dentist had to identify his body, or like a doctor who like gave him a physical. But it's like there could have been just missed scenario, or like there's room for human error. But they say it's pretty much guaranteed it
I
wasn't.
don't know, man, dude. I thought it would, with Lincoln, dude. He had that really tall hat, dude. It would have been cool if, like, during the attempt, dude, like he like takes off his hat and underneath he's got this giant Tommy gun that he keeps under
Oh, I
there, and
love
he's just
that.
like, not on my watch.
I'd
something
love
like
that,
dude.
Harmony. That's a great call.
Or it's like a bulletproof, like tall ass bulletproof hat, dude, that he's got on there or something.
Dude, they should have had some more.
Dude, what were the actors doing on stage? Because he was like watching a theater. Was it a
Bombing.
play, dude?
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
probably
it was
bombing.
like America the
They were
Great,
like-
or something like that.
Thank God for this,
My-
because I was having,
My American Cousin.
Yeah, My American Cousin was the play.
Dude.
So another,
which was
okay.
like their version of My Cousin Vinny or something.
Yeah, did it come out? That could have never been a Buick
Hey,
Skylark because in
excuse me.
35, love Marissa Tomei, dude. That's a great monologue by Marissa Tomei. Another famous
two
assassination. Coming out of this, if you are a man of power or a woman of power, look out for your personal trainer. have your head on a swivel, steer clear of dudes with 3 names, and then don't go to theaters because Philip II of Macedonia, Alexander the Great's father, also murked during a play. Also, I want to say, no, it was one of his bodyguards betrayed, but I bet you he was pretty jacked. But one of his bodyguards turned against him, had access to him, killed him, and then his other bodyguards dispatched from him after he ran away and tripped over a vine.
Dude, he tripped over a vine?
Tripped over a vine and fell, dude.
Dude,
Then they kill him. They're like, dude, don't kill him. Catch him. Question him. But anyway, there's theories that Alexander set it up. No one can prove that.
Dude, yeah, maybe it's possible. Yeah, Oliver Stone did a movie on Alexander, and he did JFK as well, right?
Never saw JFK, but Alexander almost unwatchable, pretty terrible. Also,
JFK is great.
I like JFK.
I should see that. But you know who else is in Alexander?
Joe Pesci in it. What?
Your favorite actor?
Who?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. And Alexander. Oh God, it was so bad. Like, I'm the Emperor. I'm Alexander. I've got to conquer India. Oh, they've got a lot of elephants, don't they? It's like, oh my God, I'm Alexander. Then they got Angelina Jolie or someone. I think she was in it.
Oedipal complex, bro.
Yeah, and
Hot
she was just like,
mom.
she was like, Alexander, it is your destiny to rule the world. Like, I don't know what she's saying, but I like it.
I don't know, but it tickles me down there, Mom. Mom, I know there's no snakes in Ireland, but there's one in my trousers, Mom, and he's about to bite.
Oh, God.
Bro,
yeah, man, dude.
You got one of the all-time weirdos, Rasputin, getting assassinated, beat up by a bunch of Russian nobles, dude.
What happened with Rasputin?
He was like, just had the ear of Tsar Nicholas II. I think he was marrying into like his niece and like was basically potentially like making a move to probably come into power. And he was known as a mystic. Never trust anyone who's a mystic, dude. I'll tell you that much right now. Imagine, Harmony, you've got a sister and you meet her boyfriend, comes home, relatively nice guy. Hey, this is my boyfriend, Andrew, good guy. What do you do for work? And he says he's a mystic. Get out, dude. So these nobles are basically like, no, we're not letting a mystic run Russia. So they beat him. They bludgeoned his ass and then threw him in the river.
Dude, you know who I would trust is Mystical. Remember him? Shake your ass. Watch yourself. Shake your ass.
Show me what you're working with.
Show me what you're working with. Shake your ass.
One of
like,
the
oh, no, I asked for a mystic. You brought Mystical? Oh, this isn't going to work out.
That'd be sick. I would follow this guy, dude.
He always ran really fast. You don't know what he's saying.
Like Exhibit would do that. Was him in like?
not Exhibit.
Well, no, I know, but Exhibit was fast, wasn't he?
Not so much.
Wait,
no,
let me hear an
Exhibit.
Exhibit. Wait, give me an Exhibit. You can do it.
He's like, I am from the West Coast. I like to eat toast. This is Exhibit. Talks like this.
Yep. He's famously in the 8 Mile. He's the guy at the food truck scene who like battles Eminem.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
a small little scene.
Was he an 8 Mile? Shit.
He has a small little role in there.
Small little role in there, man.
Some really heartfelt ones.
He is from the West Coast. Exhibit. X to the Z. Exhibit.
When he wasn't busy pimping rides.
Oh, great show.
Yeah, great show.
You got other famous ones. Tragically, Martin Luther King Jr.
Mm-hmm.
This shook the nation. April 4th, right? 1968. Oh, no, February.
There was a
U2 song.
String of
April 4th.
There was a whole string of assassinations around this time. It was the
JFK.
Yeah. It was Malcolm X. Then Martin Luther King. There was like the RFK.
Yeah.
There was a whole. They were on a roll doing all those assassinations at that time, man. It was crazy, and like looking at the whole. I mean, you go into the JFK thing, and there's so many conspiracies surrounding that because nobody believes the official account. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like the lone gunman and
on a hill.
He's up in a window and he manages to shoot like 5 people with 1 bullet, right? And that's what's crazy was that the government actually said. It was a magic bullet. It's like if they say it was a magic bullet that did it. They were like, it was magic. All right, go back to your room and shit like that. It's like living with an abusive parent that just doesn't even bother to get creative with like their lie. Like, I don't think that he could have possibly done it alone because the bullet came from this angle and his head moved back and to the left. Like, whatever, it was magic. All right, now shut your mouth and go back to your room.
But Dad, what happened to my goldfish?
Hey, it's in the magic garden, all right?
it's getting
Don't you
blown.
ever disrespect me or your stepmother again, you piece of shit. It was a magic bullet. But that was the theory. It was called the magic bullet theory because everybody talked about how it couldn't have been from his gun at that angle to shoot him, because if you watch the videotape, he goes back and to the left. And they're saying, oh, it was one bullet went through Oswald's head and then it went through the driver and it made a U-turn. It paused for us 2 seconds, then it did another U-turn and it hit this guy. Then it turned around this. It was the magic bullet. And people just, okay, it makes sense to me. It was a magic bullet. Well, there's nothing to look into here. Like, no, you shut up and go back to your room, all right? It was magic, all right? Don't you ask questions. Don't you ever disrespect me, all right? Don't you ask any questions about... And then they say, don't you ever disrespect me, all right? They act like... Because people are genuinely curious. Like, well, it doesn't seem to make sense, that this, happened. There had to be another person. Because everybody's pointing to the hill. They were saying it was somebody coming from the hill and all this other... Hey, you shut your mouth. It was a magic bullet. Don't make me smack you, all right? I'm going to smack you so hard your head is going to spin. All right?
That's the best.
But what is this like, it was a magic bullet. Was this Harry Potter Oswald involved in this? Did this bullet come from Hogwarts? Did he get trained? Now see here, Harry, this may look like a regular rifle, but the bullet inside is magic. Been known to take out a presidential candidate who doesn't go along with the war efforts in Vietnam.
You're professor of the dark arts, dude. Dude, that's hilarious, bro.
That's the thing.
You're not going to trust someone.
Man, dude. He wanted to pull the troops out of Vietnam. That was part of the conspiracy, too, is that there was billions of dollars to be made, and he didn't want to go along with it. And then as soon as he was out of the equation, then they went into Vietnam after that, which makes billions of dollars for the military-industrial complex and all the companies that make the helicopters, the tanks, and all that stuff. So, that's what people say. That's what people say, Dad.
People
if you're listening,
say that. I'm not disrespecting you, Dad.
I was listening to your podcast. You sound like you're thinking a little too hard, all right? I think you need to shut your mouth and go back to your room. I was talking about what other people are saying. So I'm getting that out on the record.
It's on the record,
That's what people
baby.
say.
We don't censor here. Dude,
that's what people say.
So one big one that's, sometimes funny things happen, and this will probably be the last one before we get out of here, is this Franz Ferdinand.
They're shutting us down.
Yeah, we'll have to cruise, but
Franz
Ferdinand.
I say, don't you know? You say you don't
exactly,
know.
another band. Exactly.
Down, hit me up. That's
fire
the name of
music.
that band.
I know,
dude.
they're fire. But the Franz Ferdinand, the archduke.
I gotta disagree.
He married for love. Look, he's no Dave Matthews.
But that's neither here nor there. Everyone can appreciate a good pop hit.
Of
so Franz
course.
Ferdinand, all right. So not the band, the guy. He was like part of a Bosnian,
Russo-Hungarian, in Bosnia,
militant group.
and a young Serb takes him
He was
out.
a young radical.
Yeah, young radical.
Don't
another good.
let go. You got the music in you.
If you can, anytime we can work in a band name, you got to have that. Because there's a lot of men at work.
Yeah, do you remember in that part of that song in the New Radicals where he's like, so and something living, Marilyn Manson, come around, we'll kick your asses.
Oh.
And then Marilyn Manson responded, he's like, come take your best fucking shot. Marilyn Manson called him out at that time. He's like, saying you'll kick my ass in? No, dude.
Yeah, dude, bro.
So Franz Ferdinand was part of that, New Radicals, dude.
Yep. His wife,
dude.
Sophie, they're visiting in this Bosnian capital of Sarajevo, dude.
Sarajevo.
Thank you, dude.
Dude.
They're in freaking love, dude. And, his home country.
What was his name?
Franz Ferdinand.
No, the guy who killed Franz Ferdinand.
It doesn't say in this one that I did. I think they didn't want to give him respect.
Oh, that
I
makes
found when I was
sense,
doing
dude.
some research, they don't want to tell you the assassin sometimes. Like, you got to kind of go a little deeper. And I was just kind of going, high and tight on this. But
it was who
he was like
we
a
said it
20-year-old
was,
guy.
all right? Now
Yeah, exactly.
Shut your mouth and go back to your room.
it was a dude with 3 names who was a personal trainer. I mean, we all know this. Who was holding a copy of fucking, even though Catcher in the Rye wasn't written yet, but holding a copy somehow.
Catcher in the Rye, dude. And that's the other thing. What was making people, they read Catcher in the Rye?
Holden Caulfield, they, identify with this, I don't know. What was he, against?
I don't even know.
times,
dude, you can, read the book, and it's like, yeah, it makes you like it's like about a young kid in New York, like going through like his adolescence or his young adulthood and stuff, you know. But people are reading like, it was a warm summer afternoon, and Colden was walking on the streets of I should kill someone, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this Jason Bourne idea, like this Jason Bourne thing, like something in that, activates him, turns him into that, dude. Turns him into this. Exactly, dude. These universal soldiers. Anyway,
soldiers.
This assassination sets off the Great War. I mean, it's huge. It's alters perhaps one of the biggest in history, dude. I mean, until World War II, but it was like it created the biggest military-industrial complex. You had this huge arms race. These countries needed to use their weapons, and they were just looking for an excuse.
Yeah. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, man. Lots of money being made in all those. Anytime there's war, there's all kinds of money and cash being made, dude. That's why we got to have the peace, dude. We got to have peace. We got to vibe. We got to have unity. Everybody has got to be Irie, man. No fighting, man.
Colin Farrell, man.
Man. No, that's Bob Marley, man. Everything is going to be all right. He fought for unity and justice, man. And that's the other thing, man. They tried to take out Bob Marley too, man. At some point,
what type
man.
of psycho would try to take out Bob Marley?
Because he's all about unity and all of that, and like, don't worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be all right. No, we need people to worry. We want them stressed out. We want them scared.
Fear is profitable.
You know, that's
bro.
the oligarchs. They're sitting around like, look, everybody's getting along. We need to put a stop to this. John Lennon was singing, "Oh, Roy, let's just give peace a chance." They're like, get rid of him. Someone give that kid a copy of Catcher
Lennon,
in the Rye. Set him off.
Another big assassination. Yeah, you're right. Dude, he did have a copy
right, man,
of it.
Let's just give peace a chance, man. And then the next thing you know, he's out of the equation too. They're like, you know,
it's demented, dude. Maybe it's a good thing to end on too. Is there's no room for any type of this violence, dude. Let people live. If you disagree, keep it, You got to keep it Irene, man. You got to go to the garden, man. Listen to Harmony. Go to the garden,
You got to just go to the garden, man. You got to relax. Everybody needs to love each other, man. And that's the truth, man. You need to listen to Bob Marley and all that, man. You need to chill. Everybody needs to get along. It's going to be all right, man.
Dude,
it's
that's
true,
so
man.
true.
Yeah,
More
man.
reggae, bro.
Bro.
That's the move, dude.
Dude, that's the thing, dude.
More steel drums, dude. If we're listening, dude, less Dave Matthews, rant, and more. I can't do a steel drum impression, but that fucking good ass noise, dude. Yeah. One of the best instruments. Dude, harmony.
Drum, guitar, all of that, man.
Is the fucking man. Hey, you've got some shows coming up, speaking of Dallas, bro, so have your head on a swivel when you're out there. Because you're going to be there. I'm going to put the information in the description of the episode, but anything listeners need to know where you're going to be at or what's going down before we bone out?
Yes. Come see me. I will be in Dallas, Texas, October 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. All right. So, Strider, you put that information out there so people can get tickets. Come see me live. It's going to be a real good time. We're going to be playing music. We're going to be having a good... No, it's a comedy show. We're going to have a good stand-up show. Hey, but maybe we'll get some music, man.
Yeah.
Invite Dave Matthews Band. Yeah, dude, all of it. So come on out. And then hit up for it's gonna be at TK's Comedy Club October 3rd through 6th. So come check it out. We're gonna have a good time. All right. Get your tickets ahead of time. We're gonna, it's gonna be awesome, man. We're gonna have a wild time, man.
That'll be freaking sick. Check that out. In the meantime, stay safe. Don't get assassinated. The way I'm gonna do that is just do nothing of note. Don't be important.
Dude, don't
That's
go to
another safe
Equinox.
way.
Don't get a personal trainer.
Yeah, don't read Catcher in the Rye. And
love
just
each other, man.
All right, guys. Aaron, you're the man. Thank you. We'll catch you guys in the next
All right.
Thank you, Harmony.
Yeah, man.
Do good shit.